Welcome to Metal Detecting with Rusty. On today's show we're going to be talking about how to find a location and also the equipment that I'm using. Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about locations and how to find that perfect location. I tend to use Google Earth a lot. I find that's the best for me. I also check out old maps. That's another good one. Find an area that you're interested in or close by to your home so you don't have to travel all that far. Research your area, because at the end of the day, research is the key. Also, you can talk to the elderly people of the neighbourhood, because they'd be in their 70s and 80s. See, they've got a lot of history. They know a lot of history. Talk to them and they'll be able to help you out. Okay? Hopefully that might be able to help you a little bit. So next, we're going to be talking about equipment and what I use and the rough cost of setting up to go out metal detecting. This is a Garrett Ace 250. This is the very first detector that I bought. I paid about $240, $250, I think it was. This is a fantastic entry-level machine, which is this equipment, because I did a lot of research on them. This was what was in my price range, and I heard a lot of good reports about it. So it's a Garrett Ace 250. Beginners won't have a problem with using it, and even if you've been detecting for years, it's a fantastic little machine to use out there. They're great on coins, $1 and $2 coins, brilliant. They love the coins. So if you're thinking about getting a metal detector or even getting into it, metal detecting can be as cheap or as expensive as you like it to be. Obviously I went for the sort of the cheaper version of it just to see if I liked it. So the Garrett Ace 250 is a fantastic machine for you. What I upgraded to from that was the Garrett AT Pro. I love this machine. It's waterproof to 3 metres. It is more expensive than the Ace 250, but I was prepared to pay that because I love this hobby. It's a great hobby, and like I said, it's waterproof to 3 metres. It comes with 2 different size coils generally in the packs, and you're looking at about $700, $750. Don't quote me on that. It's an estimate price. So the Garrett AT Pro is a great machine. Once again, it's great to find old coins, and it's also great to find the relics. So we'll leave that one there. Also, another valuable piece of equipment is a Pro Pointer. I've got the Garrett Pro Pointer. This finds targets. So once you've located it with your metal detector, you dig your hole, dig your plug, and you use this to find. Instead of searching, you could be spending 5-10 minutes trying to find the jolly thing. Use this, quite easy. It's got a little light on the end of it, and when it gets close to metal, it does that. Brilliant. That's the digger. Now I'm going to probably stuff the name up with this, but it's either a leash or a leash. Take your pick. Someone's bound to correct me. These are great little tools. They've got the serrated edge. As you can see, it's a nice, tidy cut. Quite ergonomical. It's good on the hand.
I'd call that a leash, mate.
Where the hell did he come from? Yeah, right, mate. Trying to do a video and you walk through and be a clown. Mate, you need your head read. Sorry about that, folks. Luckily it was closed. I love this thing. I don't leave home without it. If I do leave home without it, I go back to get it. Alright, the last 2 important pieces of equipment. One is sunscreen. If you're out there, when you go metal detecting, you can be out there for hours. In the sun, you need to put on sunscreen. You don't want any of the cancer stuff, it's nasty stuff. The other important thing is the hat. You need a hat. You need to keep the sun off your eyes. This hat's probably not the best to keep the sun off the eyes, but it keeps the sun off the ears and down the side of the neck. The hats are very important to go metal detecting. It stops the sweat from rolling down your face, into your eyes, into your mouth, and it keeps the sun off your face. See you in the next video. Tassie Detecting is an authorised reseller for Garrett Australia. They ship nationwide and offer the best price deals online. Tassie Detecting can ship to most Australian locations within the week or operating out of their Melbourne warehouse can deliver to Victorian locations within 48 hours. Tassie Detecting specialise in the Garrett range of products and won't confuse you by showing you other brands that just don't deliver. They only sell and recommend Garrett because Garrett is the best for coin and relic prospecting. Tassie Detecting even have Garrett products that allow you to follow your passion underwater. Check out Tassie Detecting website at www.tassiedetecting.net. I don't know what we have here, folks. It's not the best of signals on it. It was a bit broken up, but I'm going to have a bit of a dig here anyway. See what we can find. Yeah, a bit of junk. Well, actually, that looks like it's part of a. Could be a bit of a ring. I don't know. Use a bit of a stick here to. Oh no, it's just a bit of a crappy metal. That's the dry metal detecting. Okay, we've got another bit of a sort of a scratchy, broken up signal, but I'm going to dig it just for the hell of it. I've only just started digging. Okay, well, it's a coin, and folks, it's a $2 coin there. It was a bit broken up there. There must be something else in the earth here, or the soil's a bit funny, but that's $2. Doesn't take long to fill in holes. If you fill in the holes, council won't complain, people won't get hurt, metal detecting won't be banned. So just be mindful of what you're doing, leave it how you find it, and we'll be able to do this for years to come. It's coming up around the low 80s on the A2 Pro, been pointed in. In a bit of a bushy sort of area here, so I'll just give this a bit of a clean out so we can see what's going on. Cameraman laughing, and holy Jesus, what have we got here? Hey mate, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Well, I'm digging a hole.
I'm walking.
Can I ask why you're wearing a onesie?
Can I ask why you're not wearing a onesie?
Well, it's normally something for bed, isn't it?
I might get tired. This is tiring.
I'll tell you. I'm here in a suburb in northwestern Sydney, and you get all walks of life. I'm stumped for words here. This bloke's just come through. Don't know him from a bar of soap. Now I've got another idiot behind me. That idiot's my son. I have to say that because you've probably seen him in other videos. Here he goes again. Should I tackle him?
Yeah.
Hey mate, do you want to have a swing?
Swing?
Yeah, a swing of the detector, that is.
Oh no, that's alright.
Oh,
This is busy enough for me.
alright. Thank you. Sausages. Do you know this bloke? Sausages. Okay, I'm getting about sort of an 80-81 on the Pro. Definitely dig this one. Okay, it's a bit worse for you here. Looks like probably an old solo can. Squashed up.
That'd be soda pop for our American friends.
There we go, soda pop for the Americans. Howdy. Now, that is coming up around, I've had the pennies and half pennies come up around that 80 mark. So you've just got to dig it. And unfortunately, this stuff registers the same. You wouldn't know I was there. Now this one's more than likely going to be junk. There's a million mozzies in here, and they like me for some reason. I'll have a quick dig in here. It was a low signal. There it is. It's an old, bit of an old nut. This area has been around here for, well, I got it dating back to sort of the early to mid 1900s. It was mainly farmland from the maps that I looked at. I had a look at a 1943 map of Sydney, and this was farmland back then. So I haven't found any old coins yet, but you never know. You know what I've forgotten? One of the most valuable pieces of equipment to a metal detectorist. Hat. With the magic of television, I now have a hat. You like it?
Very much.
I do. Lucky there's no one around to see this pink hat, but never mind. Now I'm out in an open field. I don't know if my wonderful cameraman there, Husey, is giving you a bit of a look around here, but it's a big area. It's very, very quiet, as you can see. A lot of open area. What? I was just having you lay down and see what the problem is. Seriously. This camera's starting to annoy me. Well, we could be in for something here because it's... This, my friends, is a piece of metal.
That's what a metal detector detects.
It is, but this is a very, very important piece of metal to our history.
Let's hear then.
I'll tell you what this is. This is part of a fuel hatch of a World War II bomber. How do I know it? Because I know more than what you think I know. And I just know I can tell by the shape of it, and I can tell by that little square just in there that's part of the fuel door on a bomber. I'm guessing where I am here, crouched down amongst these deadly, deadly weeds, razor sharp, deadly weeds. There's birds around here. There must have been a dogfight above us somewhere. And one of these planes must have been shot down, so I think if we look further, we're bound to find more parts. It's not part of the bomber. It's just crap. There you go. That. Oh, now look at this. Look at this.
Spin us a yarn, Rusto.
It's not a yarn. This is part of the aerial. Probably off the bomber that got blown out of the sky here. Now, you're now thinking that there was never any wars or anything over Sydney. Well, see, that's where you let yourself down.
Midget Japanese plane?
Midget Japanese plane. See, cameraman knows his history. This is in fact part of that bomber, more than likely part of the aerial, and well, obviously it doesn't have any use today, does it? Didn't help him then. See, part of the bomber. I'll keep that because that's part of a bomber. Alright.
Doesn't look unlike the aluminium my television antenna's made of.
Well, back then, so you've got to think, back in the early 1940s, planes were built like crap. Let's be honest. They were big, they were heavy, and just made out of rubbish.
I'm not saying you're dishonest because I know we didn't have television back in the 1940s. So it couldn't possibly be a TV antenna.
Well, hang on a second, you just said it was.
I said it's not unlike the aluminium my TV antenna's made of.
Yes, but I think, Mr. Hughesy, you were trying to insinuate that I'm talking crap.
You look me straight in the eye and tell me you're not talking crap.
I'm not talking crap.
Fair enough.
Now, the cameraman that's obviously filming all this, when he was a kid he used to come in and play sport here. Obviously when he went to school in the 60s, high school in the 60s, he didn't have any money because I haven't found any. Why didn't you bring money here anyway?
Because our shorts didn't have pockets.
Could I have some more, please? Oh, see, hear that sound?
It's the same sound my microwave makes.
That's coming up as a 75, 76.
Oh, another bit of aircraft.
No, I can tell you where that is.
The Coca-Cola bomber.
No, it's not a Coca-Cola bomber. It is a Coca-Cola can, not just because it's red, because of the C. Coca-Cola actually have their own font, which no one else can use. It's a Coca-Cola font.
And it's called the dynamic ribbon device.
See?
Correct?
You are right. Think of me all the time. You thought I was going to walk straight into that, didn't you?
I didn't even see it, I was too busy. You did?
I did see it, and I still walked into it.
Hindenburg.
No. That.
Midget Japanese sub.
Are a little bit too far inland for that, I think, Mr. Hughes.
I know.
This used to be covered in water in the olden days.
During the war. Don't mention the war.
No, it's just joking. This is what metal detecting's all about.
Junk.
Yeah. However, you got to take the good with the bad. This is a bad, hasn't been a real good day. Found $2 so far. A couple of World War II stuff. Going down.
Okay.
Alright folks, I knew this was going to happen. We're pretty much setting up, pretty much packing everything up to go, and I just thought while that's happening I'll just go around. And got this penny. Now it looks a bit sus that I've just found this off camera, but I'm an honest person and we've got ourselves, tell me how this looks if I come up too close. It's an old 1 penny. It's a 1935. It's the oldest one that I found. I'm going to just keep mucking around here, keep digging, because I haven't been in this spot before.
Hold it steady for me. Beautiful. Okay.
Well, it's not far off from being junk. It's a 2-cent coin, and they're coming up the same as our wonderful pennies. Check the hole. Nothing in there. No. Now I know I say this, I've said this a few times in the video, but I'm going to say it again. Guys, make sure you fill your holes back in, because if you don't, you ruin it for everyone else. Alright? It's not hard, it takes 10 seconds. There you go, 10 seconds, you have a look at that and you don't even realise I've been there. Alright, I'll dig this one. There's a lot of different noises, as you might have heard. I'm no expert at doing this. I've only been doing this for about a year and a half. Not an expert, so there's a lot more people out there with experience than me, but I'm doing this because I'm combining my love of obviously metal detecting, and also I love the camera. The camera doesn't like me, but you can't have everything, can you?
It hasn't thrown up yet.
Give it time though. Might have a guess and say this is probably king. Alright, come here guys. I've seen it, and for some reason I was a mile off my digging. Here it is, dollar coin. So I made $3 for the day. A bit of a hill. What I seem to think might have been the dam for the golf course when it was here. I don't know how long ago, because Musi said he came here in the 60s and it was a reserve, so I tend to get excited over nothing. And it's not a coin, it's a bit of a relic. It's a 1943 Albert.
A bit from your aircraft that crashed.
Albert Blue member. It's a membership badge of some sort, which could have been, oh hang on, that doesn't look, 1943, could have been a golf membership.
Could have been.
It does have writing on the back, but sorry if you wanted to have a look at that then. This could be, yeah, it's a member number 287. And it says not transferable. That's all it's got on it.
So you're probably right, it probably is a membership badge for the golf course.
See, metal detecting is not just about finding money. It's great because it pays for this equipment. But this stuff, it's 1940, the fella that had this, or the lady, probably back then more than likely a male, because the rules back then, I don't know, a lot of females weren't allowed to do things. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm only 35.
It's only in the 60s that they got the vote.
So there you go, 1943 membership badge for the Albert Club. Now, actually, I'm going to put down the detector and I'm going to take hold of the camera for a minute. Thank you.
That's fine.
Alright, let's see what my skills are like. Alright, this fella here is Husey. He's my mate. He's the cameraman who did all the good camera work for me.
I took the pictures.
Took the pictures, did everything, so with the filming of it. And let's have a look who we got over here. This is Emma. She was supposed to have been, sure she did, she filmed a lot of the making of, but she didn't really follow me around much when I went up detecting, but never mind. Got the making of it. Who have we got over here? I don't make much of a cameraman, but yeah, Mr. Watson over here.
Oh my God.
Does that face ring a bell?
I'm not a lunatic. I'm normal.
About half an hour ago, he was the one with the onesie.
The onesie one.
So that was sort of set up. If you didn't guess. There's Jack.
Jack, look at the camera.
Jack didn't do too much today, did you?
No. That's the end of that.
That's about as much as you're going to get out of him.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe and share. Thank you for watching.